The junta in Niger has so far rejected all offers of a diplomatic solution. After your talks in Mauritania and Nigeria, where can we go from here?
Wie kann es jetzt weitergehen?
First of all, it's important that we support a solution from within the region. There are very self-confident states here, as we've seen in Mauritania, which are also getting a grip on many problems themselves. Therefore, relying on the fact that the solutions here come from the region, I think that is the first important message from here. As far as solutions are concerned, there must be negotiations. There must be a way, a peaceful path back to democracy. That's what everyone in the region wants, and the pressure on those who have now staged a coup will remain high.
You are president of the Sahel Alliance, of the most important international donor association. What message are you taking back from here to the Sahel Alliance?
I'll go back with the message that ECOWAS has expressed its gratitude for the support, that they've thanked us for our solidarity, and that we have to keep up this solidarity. We have to work together on solutions to the problems in the region, not just in Niger, but in this region as a whole, where many people are suffering, where there's still a lot of hunger, there's a lot of poverty. Helping to stabilize this region, to give a perspective for the many, many young people, that's what we can do from Germany, and that's what we are doing as part of the Sahel Alliance.
In Niger, there are now calls from the EU to terminate the migration agreement. Is the West prepared for this?
We now have to see how the situation here develops. Most of the migration takes place here in the region. Mauritania, for example, is already taking in over 100,000 refugees at the moment. It's a very small country. They expect the numbers to double, and that's why the first thing to do is to help the countries in the region cope with more movement here between the countries. The second step, what that means for the EU, we can only tackle once things have returned to normal again in Niger.
You yourself were in Niger in April. Your political approach is always to listen carefully. Why did this coup come as a surprise to you, and what are the lessons from it?
Und was sind die Lehren daraus?
I spoke to a lot of people in the region and asked, did you foresee this coup? For example, with ECOWAS, who are very well connected here. No one saw that coming. No one expected those whose job it is to protect the president, so the president's guard, the ones with whom they have a relationship of trust, that those people would initiate a coup and arrest the president. Things like that happen here in this region. You can't predict or plan everything. This makes it all the more important that we increase the resilience of societies here. We're working very hard here to build up a social security system for the people, so that if something happens, if there is a crisis, there's not an immediate threat of hunger, poverty and all the worst effects again, but that people have food, the children can go to school, that there is a little more security for the people.
Kinder in die Schule gehen können, also etwas mehr Sicherheit für die Menschen da ist.
Russia and China are very active here in the region. The West, especially the former colonial power France, is viewed very critically. What influence does Germany have in the region?
Wir sind hier in der Region engagiert.
We are involved here in the region. We have influence. But the best thing we can do is to work together with all those who represent democratic structures. And that's everyone who has come together in the Sahel Alliance. We need to show what we can do for the region. Last year we had a volume of 28 billion euros in project funds for things that, in a very targeted way, improve the situation for the people here in the region. We do have something to offer here. We are active here. Yes, Russia is also here, China is also here. We have to show that we're better.
Frau Ministerin, vielen Dank.